Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup routine. I pretty much alternate between this routine and another one that I'll be filming later. But it's super simple. I work in a doctor's office during the day, so I try to keep things really polished and professional, but nothing too outrageous or anything like that. I hope you guys like it. I think you can recreate it with a lot of products that you probably already have in your collection. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. So since I live in a very humid climate right now, I always like to start off with a primer, and I'm using the Timebalm Primer. I'm not sure this is actually sold in stores anymore. I found it at TJ Maxx because I'm a huge TJ Maxx fan. But I just take 1 squirt of that. Really any silicone-based primer that helps absorb oil will be your best bet if you have oily to combination skin and you live in a humid environment. You just want something that's going to help you soak up that extra oil. So I just smooth that on and just start right in on my foundation after that. So for my foundation, I mix a tinted moisturizer with a moisturizer, which probably makes no sense. But I'm using the Nars tinted moisturizer, and this is in St Moritz. It's a medium 1. And it's a little bit too yellow for me. So I have my Origins vitazing moisturizer, and it's like a color adjusting moisturizer, and it adjusts to a color that's a little bit darker than my skin. So somehow the combination of the two seems to work, and it gives me the light coverage that I want without taking away the coverage that I need. Basically take about that much of each product, rub it in my fingers like this. So I get it on both hands, and then I just kind of press it around my face and then begin rubbing it in with my fingers. I like working with my fingers with tinted moisturizer because I think it helps work it into the skin a little bit more. So I just like to make sure it's all blended in, down my neck a little bit, up into my hairline, like that. And then for concealer, I only use under eye concealer. Yes, I have breakouts like everybody else, but I really don't care that much to conceal them during the day when I'm just going to work, mainly because I'm just trying to get out of the door, and I'm usually running late, so I don't really spot conceal blemishes, but I do put a little bit of under eye concealer on, and I use my YSL Touche Eclat in number 5, and I just take some on my finger and take it under my eye and pat it in. After I put my foundation on and it's kind of settled into my skin just a little bit, I take my probably favorite powder that I've ever used, and it's my Clinique Superbalanced powder in 5 Natural MF/M. It's a complicated name, but it's the kind where you actually, it's a pressed powder that you twist out how much you want to be a loose powder. And I really like this, especially for travel, because I love loose powders, but I don't like how they get all over the place. So something like this, I can control how much comes out, and it works. So I just take it on a big powder brush like this, and I just buff it lightly in circular motions into my face, all the way up on my forehead, under my eye where I apply my concealer. I'm doing this really lightly to try not to move around any of the foundation I already put on. And I do about 1/8 of a turn for each side of my face. Instead of doing blush and bronzer and highlighter and all that stuff that I love doing, I stick to just one product, and it's usually bronzer, especially here. I tend to naturally have a lot of color in my skin here, so I like to kind of enhance that with just a little bit of bronzer. The one I'm using is the Guerlain Terracota bronzer in number 5. It's extremely orange, so I wouldn't really recommend it for anyone who didn't have medium skin tone. So I take it on my Sigma Bunny Collection large powder F30 brush, and I just swirl it around, tap it into the top to really pack the product into the bristles, then tap off the excess, and I go high on my cheekbones starting about here at my temple and just buffing along this line right here. I don't go much past this part of my cheek. I want to just mainly keep it on my cheekbones. Where the sun would naturally hit is where you want to apply the bronzer. So just buff that in, and I take whatever's left down the side of my face and onto my neck. And then same on the other side. Tap it in, tap it off. This gives a very, very polished look without having to use blush and a matte bronzer. You can use a bronzer that this particular one has just a little tiny bit of gold shimmer in it, so it just kind of catches the light a little bit and adds a little bit more color to your face and keeps it looking nice. So that's pretty much it for the face. I use my Shu Uemera Eyelash Curler, and I just curl my lashes. I hold it for about 7 seconds-ish to get just a little bit of a curl. So I have a little bit of curl to my lashes now. And then I use 2 different mascaras on my top and another different one on my bottom. I'm a huge mascara fan, so I like to kind of tailor make the effect I get from my mascara. First, I use my Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara in black, and I just take this as like almost like a base coat, just a preliminary coating on my lashes. I like the separation this mascara gives, and I like just the overall effect. It's super natural. Then I take my Benefit They're Real mascara that has rubberized bristles, and it works really good at separating and making your lashes look super duper long. So I just take this and pull out my lashes. Not literally pull them out, just extend them out. And the same on this side. And then, last but not least, I use my cute little baby mascara from Clinique with a teeny tiny little brush for my bottom lashes. If you don't have a problem putting mascara on your bottom lashes, then you go on right ahead with your normal mascara, but I always have a problem putting mascara on with a big wand. I poke my eyeball out every time, so it doesn't work. I comb through my brows with a little bit of clear lash gel. I'm currently letting my eyebrows grow out, so it helps to just kind of smooth them in. Lastly, I usually use my Rosebud lip salve, and I just smooth some of that on. That's it for my full face everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys like it, maybe found something interesting and useful. And I look forward to uploading some more videos soon about just quick, easy makeup routines you can do. So I hope you guys like this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.